those of you that are new to makeup, this is called a beauty blender. This is like one of the best inventions ever for makeup. You just wet it, squeeze it, and then use it damp to just distribute your foundation. Just to distribute your foundation on your face so it looks flawless. It looks basically like skin. Number 2, concealer. Today I'm going to be using this is medium tan sheer cover. This is just your dual palette. And whenever you're working under your eye, make sure you use your ring finger. This is the weakest finger, like it has the weakest pressure out of all the fingers. So when you do that under your eye, you're not like tugging the skin. So you're not creating more wrinkles. But if you're lucky and you don't have wrinkles, at least when you start using your ring finger and you start applying products, you are extending the time that it's going to take you to get the wrinkle. This is my Shade and Light by Kat Von D and my Real Technique contouring brush. I'm just going to go ahead and using these two colors right here. And they are Lyric and Levitation. For my next step, I'm going to be using a flat concealer brush. This is C410, and guys, there's like not one single brand written on it, so I couldn't tell you, but anything that you have in your possession that looks like that. And using my MAC Soft Ochre. If this is your first time to my channel, guys, the reason why I use this, let me show you guys the product. The reason why I use this is because I have color differentiation on my face, like my lids are darker than my skin. So what I do is I use this soft ochre to even the tone out. So when I apply it, you guys will see. I just apply. As you can see, the tone's already changing. So look at the difference. This is before and this is after, night and day. Now following that step, whenever you use something wet, usually I will say that you need to use something dry to set it, because when it's wet, it will move easily. And then when you add the powder, it just sticks. Using my Japonesque, this is 231. Now for my next step, I'm going to be using my Real Technique brush, shadow brush, guys. And you guys know I'm out of the box kind of a girl, so I'm going to be using my Milani powder blush. For those of you guys that are new, you don't want to rewind this. I did say blush. There's nothing wrong. I say this constantly for you guys. There's nothing wrong with using blush on your eye. Yes, it's for the cheeks, but I'm pretty sure the formula is kind of like similar, if not the same. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that in the crease. All you want to do is just go back and forth. You guys have seen me do this over and over and over. In a windshield wiper motion. Next, using Morphe M507. And going in using a brand that I'm not that familiar with. It's Stilazzi, I think it's called. And this is MS49. If you guys follow me on Instagram, this is what I'm talking about when I tag. I'm gonna go ahead and now putting that simply right here. Just don't forget, you have to keep blending. Picking up Morphe M505. I'm gonna use this just to blend some more. Now going in using my Japonesque, this is 232. Going into Naked 2 Urban Decay palette, and this is Blackout. I'm just gonna go ahead, let me show you guys the color. So I'm gonna go ahead and just tap a little bit. You don't wanna like dump it in there, because then, not unless you want like a really dark look. But I'm just gonna go in here and basically apply that to the outer V of my eye. You just keep adding color until you reach the consistency that you are thinking in your head or what you are liking, then you stop. So as you apply, all I'm going to do is using the same Morphe M507 brush that I used for the like burgundy-ish color. I'm not going to clean it, and I'm just going to go ahead and use that to blend the color. So I'm going to take it to the crease. And then the outer V. Using my accent brush by Real Technique. You guys have seen me do this technique before. It's called foiling. I'm using my MAC Prep and Prime. I'm just going to spray the brush. So I'm going to go ahead and using my MAC, this Pink Freeze Frost, just go ahead, you take that with the wet brush. After applying the Pink Frost, using M507 again with the same product on it. I'm not cleaning anything off. I'm just going to go ahead and blend, just blending basically, taking it from the outside and bringing it in. You're not going to go crazy. You're just gonna blend it like right there where the colors stop. So for this look, I want somebody that just came from outer space to just look at me and tell I am in the mood for Valentine. Using Revlon Precision Lash Adhesive, or Lash Glue, technicalities. And just in the middle of my eye, just like in the center of my eye, I'm gonna apply the lash glue. I don't wanna go crazy. Now for this part, I always tell you guys, have powder on your face. Simply because when the glitter falls, at least you'll have something to have it stick to. So I'm gonna go ahead going and using my arrowroot powder, guys. I'm gonna have to make a video on that arrowroot powder because you guys are really asking me like these questions, these technical questions that I don't seem to be able to answer. So I'm gonna research it and answer for you guys. So you just add a little bit of powder. So now using my Japonesque 232. For today, I'm gonna be using Sally. This is Sparkle Effects and it's called Fuchsialicious. And the color, I hope you guys can see it. It's like amazing. You can't get more fuchsia than that. So for the following step, you're gonna need some kind of like a felt tip liquid liner, and mine, I'm using 12 Hour Infallible, the super slim liquid eyeliner, and this is by L'Oreal. I wish I could just give it like a code or something, or a number or something, so it's easier for me to just like, you know, spit out. Now, if you guys have been watching me for a long time, I know you guys know what time it is. Lashes. This girl loves her lashes. And for today, I'm going to be using Demi Wispy Spot Ardell. For this step, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush, guys. Now, going into my NYX eyeshadow, this is their Triple Shadows for Sexy Babes only. And once you're on this channel, guess what? You are officially a sexy babe. So using the color Baby Pink, this color right here. I'm going in using my Japonesque, and this is 341. Going back into the color we started with initially. I'm just gonna go ahead, lightly tap that brush in there, and I'm just gonna apply that to the end half of my. So after applying the pink frost, what I'm gonna do is going right back into, going right